How long have we been here, child? You may speak freely, child. 'Twas told that you are a curious sort. I'll take no offense to it.
Oui, General. If that is your wish. It is the third night.
She should have sent word by now. Do you know if my messages were received?
If she said that they were to be received, then it has been done, General.
You retract her name. Why?
Forgive me. The deviation that causes my curiosity seems to have also affected my judgment. When I attempt to speak her name, I have a sensation in my chest. I still believe that I am defective.
And what did Merlin tell you? Did he call you as such?
No. He seemed interested in it. Perhaps he intends to study me.
That would sound like him. Merlin's a brilliant man, but he's too smart to know when to leave something alone. Tell me, what does it feel like to be you right now, child?
I do not entirely understand the question. I feel normal at present and...
Hello, Lily. 'Tis as I thought.
You lied. Why did you...
Not a lie, child. An experiment. Now, in the moment you thought Lily was behind you, how did you feel?
I was happy. Happy and terrified.
Terrified you were. Are you not a gargoyle? Are you not invincible?
I am.
So, what is it that you can be terrified of?
That Lily does not share my deviation. That I am alone.
Then that not be fear you're feeling, child. 'Tis something far worse. 'Tis the sting of love, child. The cruelty brought on by an arrow of Eros.
But I am...
Invincible. Not to love, child. For no one is. Not even you. Not even I. And I curse it by the moment.
Who we are waiting here for. But Merlin advised against it.
Until now, Merlin could have advised anything he wanted and I would not have cared. If I ordered you to never think about Lily again, do you think you could obey?
I do not believe so.
So when Merlin advised, not ordered me to stay away from her, do you believe that I would obey?
I see. But if that is the case, why has she not arrived?
Been asking myself the same question. She's never implied that she didn't feel the same towards me.
Why would Merlin care? What reason would he have to interfere?
She has visions. She can tell the future with them. Part of our arrangement states that I may only wield the powers granted to me by Merlin himself.
If you and her are together, Merlin fears that your combined power would rival his and upset the deal struck with Her Majesty Queen.
It is jealousy, child, plain and simple. The actions of a man who's too brilliant to know when to stay away. He's gotten to her somehow. She wouldn't just abandon me, unless Merlin had her use her visions, which is equally against the deal struck with Her Majesty.
General, do we actually know that?
There are a great many things you do not yet know, child. Above all else would be love. How it can save you in your darkest hour, how it can heal all wounds, or give you the strength to wipe your enemies like excrement from a boot. And now I find myself in great excess of excrement. So, child, why don't I teach you of what great and terrible things that you can do with love?
Clayton, what demonic form have you taken this time?
Who the hell is Clayton?
Trickster, you escape only because the storyteller is not here. If they were, they would scribe a fire so great it would melt your stone skin.
You scaly nutter. His name's Lawrence. If you're gonna kill him, do it because he's French.
Right. Listen, my name is... Johnny, are you enjoying this?
Yeah.
You son of a... Oh, hell.
Human, I understand that he seems like your companion now, but I know that voice. Clayton is a liar and a snake. He and the red-headed woman both.
Big guy, I don't even know you.
I will not be fooled by your magic wiles. I will annihilate you.
Oh, you're so screwed, mate.
Don't revel in his demise too much, Johnny. I'll destroy you just for good measure.
Oh, tits.
Wait. Oh, great and mighty being. I'm trying to get us out of this alive.
Kiss ass.
Shut up, Johnny. I'm not lying to him. It's not a lie. It's an experiment. Dragons like being spoken to like they're the most important thing in the room. See? He stopped. Oh, right. Oh, mighty dragon, I beseech thee to heed my words. How can I use magic to hide my identity when you consumed it all around your hoard?
I am not certain, but I have never forgotten the sound of that conniving fiend. Why do you sound so much like him?
You telling me somebody sounds as annoying as him? No wonder this Clayton Todger's evil. Who'd want to sound like him? Just saying, it's a fairly unique voice. What are the odds that some one of us would sound like his enemy?
The useless one makes a valid point.
Oi!
You're not really helping here, Johnny.
Are you so certain that they can be trusted, human? Even the dirty, useless one?
Oi! I'll do you right.
Johnny, shut up.
Very well. I shall stay your execution for now. If you are not Clayton or the red-headed woman, what business do you have with my hoard?
We actually didn't mean to come here. My name's Lawrence. Lawrence Livingstone. This is Johnny Halford, and the human here is called Ace. Believe it or not, they're Merlin's heir.
Merlin? A name I have read many times. Many stories and many books. No, human, my travels took me east, to a faraway island. From there, I began reamassing my hoard.
But why books? I thought dragons took gold to sleep on.
And what value is a rock compared to a story? Gold shines but does not remember. Gold holds valued lessons but does not teach. It spends but never gives. It promises glory, but never is remembered more than a mere four-letter word in legends.
I get it. Like me and me music.
Wait, so you're not just any dragon. You're a book dragon of Alexandria.
Yes, my brothers, sister, and I are the last of the Tsundoku-Ryu. But I have not seen them in some time. Perhaps I am all that remains of us.
Ace, nearly being crushed aside, we might have been really struck by luck. The book dragons of Alexandria, or the Tsundoku-Ryu as he says, were one of the earliest lines of dragons to ever exist. While most dragons draw their power from the Fae, Sully, or undead forms of magic, they have celestial magic. They can just will things into being completely, or consume or even nullify magic entirely. Well, I've never actually seen one before. I've only read about them. As he said, he might be the last.
Did you say read? Tell me, Lawrence Livingstone, do you happen to have any books?
Not at present, mighty Tsundoku-Ryu.
Please, call me Ishmael.
I like that, thank you now.
I have never wished for the sun to rise so suddenly in so much of my life. It would be the only surefire way to shut him up. Ishmael, we came here because we were searching for a magical artifact called the Eye of Task. I'm aware that you wouldn't hold much interest for such an item, but given the circumstances of our meeting, that means that whoever holds the eye, they're coming here. Would you happen to know what this person might be looking for?
I have no items of such a nature here. Task may have been mighty, but was consumed by greed alone. I wish to hoard books, yes, but to protect and revel in the stories that they possess. Task is only hailed as a god to lower forms of my kind.
You sure? There's a lot of junk in here. I mean, other than the books, bruv. There's shelves, chests, wardrobes. I saw a fancy credenza over there, I think. I'm asking that when you picked up all these books you wanted, did you happen to not look around and see if there was anything else lying around with this stuff?
I had not given that much thought. Most human things are small. I would not have been paying attention. The heir of the great Merlin would be willing to comb my hoard, like a halfling come to burgle.
Great idea, Ace.
Oi, you wouldn't be thinking it if it weren't for me.
Yes, we're very impressed. Ishmael, this act would seem insignificant to a mighty Tsundoku-Ryu such as yourself, but for us it would be a great honor. Would you allow us the opportunity to do you this service?
I suppose there is no harm for you to look. Touch not the books, they're mine. But otherwise, go ahead.
Nope. Nothing here. How about you, Ace?
This is so boring.
Well, as I've said every 5 minutes, it would go a lot faster if you'd help.
Bollocks to that. I'm the transportation, not the housekeeping.
Then I guess you're just electing to be bored then. I don't get it. I know Ishmael said there isn't anything here, but why would Johnny's spell take us to this spot if there's nothing here for Ezekiel to claim?
Your time is fleeting, little ones. I must return to my storyteller. I am sorry that your plan has not come to fruition, but I must ask you to gather yourselves and be on your way.
That's amazing. So you can just shift into a human form.
It's a kind of illusion. No real shift has taken place. I'm still a Tsundoku-Ryu. I mean, now I look like a human. How about that? Take all the magic for yourself and leave us three in a lurch. And you entered my horde uninvited and unannounced. Were it not for Merlin's heir, you would be all dead by now, and therefore have nothing further to complain about. I am sorry, Ace, but I must return to my storyteller, and you must return to wherever you are needed. Very well, but I will not be pleased should I return to find anything out of place. You had best be gone by that time. I already noticed.
I thank you, noble Ishmael, for allowing us to continue our search. I promise that I will return everything just as it was.
I will hold you to that promise. Small burglary thing. It is unwise to betray the trust of a Tsundoku... I mean human. I am very human. What do you mean, heir of Merlin? Humans are always announcing what they are. If you're not, why do you go around making such silly mistakes all the time? What do you mean that's not the point? Fooling humans into thinking that I am a human while disguised as a human is entirely the point. Well, that and thwarting the evil and vile Bill's Enrant. Bill's Enrant. Surely that is who you've come to defeat as well. Every human attempts to defeat the vile Bill's Enrant. Oi! He seem a bit more loony-toony than usual.
Shh! We've got work to do.
Huh. Strange. I feel something. Like I'm trying to remember something that's important, but hasn't happened yet. Ace. In this world there are always those who flock to banners. Those who use their hatred of what they do not understand. They hide in pits, slithering as serpents do. You will be compelled to drive out these unions of snakes, to make them cower and flee into the darkest corners of the world. You will feel as though you have done a great thing, but it will be a mistake. Evil only grows stronger in the corners and the shadows. Better to show them what they are. Let them speak their nonsense to all the world, where all of them can be seen. Make these places well lit. Make these places your battlegrounds. I am not certain what that means, but if I said it, then it must make perfect sense. Give it time, and it will inevitably be completely correct. I am going now. I must meet the storyteller at the Library of Public. I'm going to walk now, because humans walk, and I'm very human. Right, I'm going back to doing nothing. Look here, love. Before your familiar and his cute vampire friend broke into me tomb, I was doing nothing. I'm actually rather good at it, so let me get back to it before I get rusty.
Well, hopefully we can find the ice soon. It'd be easier if our powers come back, but the sooner we have it and can get out of here, the better. I've been chased around by a certain death far too much tonight already.
Yeah, good to keep that silver lining to this shite show.
No, I'm not even going to grace his... whatever you'd call it with a retort. Besides, it just encourages him. I don't get it. There's nothing here. Johnny, why did you take us here if the Eye or Ezekiel aren't here?
Because that's not how me teleportation works. I told you, I was taking you to the biggest source of magic that I could detect. And surprise, surprise, it ran us into that Hmong lizard thing.
Tsundoku-Ryu.
Right, Hmong lizard thing. The fault ain't with me just because your plan was shite.
Johnny, you were already part of the plan. Now, how are we going to find the Eye of Task when there's someone already gallivanting around with it? For all we know, they could have the Duskgiver by now. Kissinger could already be moving on whatever his plan is, with the very item you swore to protect. No, I will not calm down. I'm supposed to help protect you, and trusting this idiot put all of us at risk. Now we're sitting ducks in the middle of nowhere, with no idea what Kissinger's up to, or where he is.
We could help you with that if you'd like, Lawrence.
No.
Who's that?
Johnny, get us out of here now!
Your little wolf friend isn't here to stop us anymore, Lawrence. We don't want him anyway. He knows nothing of rivers and oceans like you and us.
Lily, no, you can't.
Lily? That's not Lily, you idiot.
How did you find us?
A present from the good doctor. We took it from Ezekiel. Kissinger gave it to us in exchange for something Kissinger wants.
Ezekiel, Lily, you don't want...
Are you still blaming yourself for what happened to us?
No. Lily knew what she was doing. She knew what the cost could be even better than I. Oh!
No, Lawrence. You are. We can feel it. We feel what you have always been afraid of. What you have always wanted to say. Silence, Ace. You hide behind who you really are, just as much as Lawrence hid how he felt. You're afraid. You're both afraid. You're both afraid. What a perfectly pathetic match for each other.
Shut up. You're trying to trick me.
We always wanted to tell you, Lawrence. It was the one thing we wanted you to tell us. We were always stronger, always faster. We always took the lead. We always took your hand in ours and helped you. But there was one thing we wanted you to do. And sunset after sunset, you let us down. We saw the book you kept, Lawrence. We looked at it every evening before you woke up. Such tender thoughts. Such guarded feelings. You thought we'd have all the time in the world.
Hang on, love, I'm almost there. Lawrence, they're trying to get in your head. Don't listen.
Just leave him alone. Do whatever you want to me. Just don't hurt Ace or Johnny.
Yes, Lawrence. Ace is right. Don't bother trying to act like a hero. You never were one after all. Your fear always made you powerless. Now your outsides just match your insides. And we are doing whatever we want.
There we go. I'm starting to make the portal now.
Oh, what are you trying to do, Ace? Are you trying to save your little guardian? Is that what you thought we came for? Petty revenge on a pair of never-was? How adorable. But as fun as it would be to end you both now, Kissinger told us not to. So we will settle on breaking him for now. Wait. We are forgetting something. What was it? Oh, yes. We'll take this now.
The amulet! Don't let Lily...
Alright, you fascist monk. Let's see if you can handle the anarchy from the UK. Ace, get Lawrence and run. I'll be right behind you. No, just take him and run.